And we're back with Steelrising Part 7, first blind playthrough, whatever difficulty it's naturally just set at. Not do tips, tricks, guides, walkthroughs, speedruns, 100% trophies, or achievements, play games for fun. With the idea behind it, I'm looking at a little red light. I pretend you're in the room with me and we're hanging out and we're long lost friends. Something you can pop on in the background called buddy or companion videos. Because it can be hard to get folks over some couch co-op, but a simple solution, pop on a video. It's like you're inviting me into your home, I'm inviting you into mine. Share the world's biggest couch called the internet. So thanks for joining me. My subscribers, I want to say thank you to each and every one of y'all, because if it wasn't for you, these videos would not be happening. Y'all have been great to me, great towards me over the years. I promise that as long as one of you stays subscribed, the videos will keep coming. Drive by Remnant Computers, howdy. And here's an easy one, but maybe it's not so easy. Name the character, name the game that it first appeared in. Yeah. There you go. That's the challenge. Let me know in the comments. Alright, let me put Diff in, let me get going. Trying different variations once again of the opening. Though, honestly, I figured most people would just skip the beginning like 2 or 3 minutes. Anyways. I do that, especially if there's like theme songs or... Alright. You know what? I was gonna go and explore. I'm not even worried about it. I'm just gonna continue with the missions. I looked up some stuff about side quests. I'm gonna look this up real quick. I didn't look this up. Basically the people in the windows. Most of them just give you like grenades. It's like, eh. Okay, we just might not have gone far enough in the game yet. But let me know, there is a lot to explore, a lot to see. Hidden away. I'd be kind of surprised if the game's much longer, really. I mean, this has got to be like all the areas. Which, as I've stated, kind of underwhelming a bit, but... Allergies kicking up. Seasons change, weather change. Never used to have this problem. But within the past, oh, I don't know, I think I started getting like... Oh, I guess I've had it longer than I thought. In my 30s, it started to develop. I never really had allergies. Again, it would... I don't know, maybe there's a level map somewhere. I think the game would have benefited much more for that. Oh, let me just do that one, right? Yeah. Okay, we'll explore. Damn it.
It is such a blessing to see you safe and sound.
This belongs to you.
Bless you, whoever you are. You have our eternal gratitude.
I believe you've met Monsieur Julien Raymond from distant Saint-Domingue. He's one of the most eminent members of our organization.
Games like this, I don't feel like...
And you?
That's why I play Demon Souls for
Mademoiselle?
Bloodborne.
What should we
Because I'm
call you?
always just... I gotta do everything.
My name is Aegis.
I feel like if I don't do everything in a game, then I didn't
yes.
really beat the game.
The Aegis. The mighty shield and scourge of Zeus.
With rare exceptions.
I wonder...
I've tried to kind of break me of that
by the
kind of mental...
When you touched Monseigneur's ring,
mental block.
can you explain what happened?
Oh, that's weird.
The ring called to me. It compelled me to reach out and take it.
Come now.
The ring...
Come now.
That's
the
getting
moment
clipped.
I touched it, I was transported. Somewhere else. It was the same strange world that you were in, Monseigneur.
Hell, you mean?
Or purgatory?
I saw things there.
To be honest, she looks like something
I
out of
saw
Silent Hill.
Monseigneur giving a sermon.
What wickedness is this?
This explains the moment when you froze. And this isn't the only time you've experienced something like this, n'est-ce pas?
That is correct. It also happened with two objects I found in Place Dauphine.
And what happened there?
That is where I found your Bible and your cross, Monseigneur.
How did you know they belonged to me?
They demanded to be returned to you.
You're a Monsignor.
You did not regain consciousness until I did so.
What kind of question is that?
This is madness.
Let us not be so quick to judge, Monseigneur.
Oh, is he something? I guess, I don't know. I'm not...
I witnessed the moment when your cross was taken
denominational
from you. Then I saw you being
Christian
locked
or
in that
anything of
box.
I don't.
Et bien voilà.
I can't tell the difference.
It is just
Priest,
as I
preacher,
suspected.
Monsignor,
Here, Aegis.
which
look at
ones
this.
get confession? I think I know
Over the
Catholics.
course of my research, I unearthed this ancient document. I believe I have finally uncovered its
I
meaning.
do not have a
It's a
strong
triangle
grasp
with
of
an
the
identical
Abrahamic
inscription at
faiths.
each corner. Nemi. Memory in ancient Greek. Then, in the center, there is an open eye which symbolizes awakening. Do you understand? The images you saw, Aegis, were Monseigneur de la Far's own memories. 3 echoes of the past tied to personal objects of his. 3 Nemis, memories which some dark alchemy had taken from him. Without them, his mind would have remained lost, incomplete. He would never have regained consciousness. But by returning these 3 objects to him, Aegis, you were able to save his immortal soul.
Tell me, Aegis, when you were at the clerk's office at the Châtelet, did you perhaps see a leather wallet near the abbot's documents?
No, Monseigneur.
Ah, that is unfortunate. Most unfortunate.
Mon père,
S'il vous plaît. I need a moment alone. I must read over my notes in light of what we have just discovered.
mon père,
Plus tard, s'il vous plaît.
Plus tard, s'il vous
I
plaît.
need a moment alone. I must read over my notes in light of what we have just discovered.
Monseigneur. That other world where you were held prisoner.
Let's exhaust
Do you
all
still
dialogue
feel
options
its
because I
effects?
think it's
This
somehow tied
Other
to
world, as you call
unlocking
it, Aegis,
things.
is none other than hell
But-
itself, Gehenna.
But yeah, we're gonna go.
The place the
exploring
Lord
again. I
sends those
should've-
who worship the beast,
from the
but
start.
hell didn't keep me. Has
Well,
God
let's get
given
this
me a
stuff out of the way.
chance to redeem myself, perhaps?
What task did you entrust to the abbot?
The Holy Office ordered me to keep an eye on the Comte de Cagliostro. This charlatan imagines himself to be the heir of Mesmer, the magnetizer, and seems to have ingratiated himself with the king. There have been disturbing reports about him that could lead to his excommunication. It is said that he can make the dead speak. Can you imagine? I asked the
I
abbot
wish there
to
was a
investigate
TikTok
the surroundings
skin.
of Eugène de Vaucanson workshop, where the Count had been seen coming and
That's a
going
deep
for
cut
several weeks.
reference.
I cannot disclose
It's
the
not the
details
TikTok you're
of
thinking.
what he
It's the
discovered there,
best TikTok.
but it may well be related to the events that have plunged Paris into mourning.
Let me look this up. I'll give you hints, and you tell me. Guess what TikTok I'm referencing. All right. Games. I like to play games like this. Never. It was based on books. It was a very dark during that period of time when Walt Disney was doing like actual dark kind of scary movies. Okay. So like Dragon Slayer I think was also around the same time. And that's all the hints I'm giving you. But TikTok.
I bid you farewell, Monseigneur.
Wait
That would
just
be
a
cool.
moment, s'il vous plaît. You are one of Cagliostro's creatures, are you not?
What do you mean?
When did you awaken?
I do not understand, Monseigneur.
Well, that is to say, you
Oh,
talk.
we'll be right back, folks. That
you
time in the morning.
think,
I
you
will
seem
let
to
this roll out, though.
act with some sort of free will. This was not always the case, that much is clear. You must agree that not all automates are as sophisticated as yourself. I'm attempting to unravel the mystery of your true nature. Tell me, what are your very first memories?
That is a question I am unable to answer.
How strange. In that case, you must surely be able to tell me who taught you what you know.
What I know, Monseigneur?
How can I put it in a way that you'll understand? For example, you call me Monseigneur. How do you know that this is how one addresses a member of the clergy of my rank?
I cannot explain it. I believe
Go on, Aegis.
I believe that this knowledge is not mine.
Well, I never. Did you hear that, Abbot?
I caught every word, mon ami.
It is through the law and the law alone that we shall do away with the relics of the feudal regime and inequality between citizens. It will, however, be necessary to give this law the necessary weight that it may be enforced to supplant the barbaric prejudices and humiliating customs that currently prevail in our colonies. A mere list of these injustices will convince you that this is necessary. You must know that in St. Domingue, any person of color who dares to strike a white person, even if it is in response to a blow received from the latter, is punished with the utmost severity. The force of prejudice is such that the poor man is put to death, without any callance being moved by this flagrant iniquity. You must also know that a white man who feels he has been offended by a man of color is permitted to mistreat him with impunity without the judicial authorities paying any heed to dispute between the two parties. Only the white man has the right to obtain redress. Mature. Okay. I didn't read it quick enough. By Julien Raymond. Alright. We're doing it. We're doing it. We just need to find places to go now. Whoa, there is fall damage. You're a robot. You should have no fall damage. I don't care. Alright, let's do the exploration. That was not where the guy's mom was, huh? Not. No, I was gonna land there. I thought this would walk off. Is there a backstab? I'll take that. Alright, we're just running. Gotta find walls to break and to jump. No. Oh, that's right. know what? No, we won't. We'll just go. We'll just go. I do wish we could buy more materials, though. Dab nabbit. I'm pretty sure anything we find wouldn't be that amazing anyways. It's probably just more souls, but souls you can easily just, or anima, excuse me. Just grind it out. Alright. Now the question is, where are we going here? We're going this way. Oh, that's right. I have not explored this section yet. I do wish the game gave you reason to go back and explore the other areas. Because I kind of do and I kind of don't want to fish around. You know? Okay, looks like this is basically it for the area. Alright. Essence of a noble spirit.
Ah, my pet automat returns.
Pet? What the devil do you mean?
It's quite all right, Maximilian. This machine and I.
So I'm
are
gonna be
already
honest, I
acquainted.
find the story completely
She's
boring.
not like the others. For one thing, she didn't try to kill me. Extraordinary as it may seem,
I think
she's
Mars.
capable of
This is gonna be
speech
my
and
ranking,
treason,
alright?
just
Mars
as you and I.
Warlogs.
What the deuce?
Mademoiselle, please allow me to introduce you
Of
to
Orcs and
Monsieur
Men.
Maximilien de Robespierre,
Greedfall.
lawyer and representative of Artois,
And then Steelrising. Now again, that doesn't mean Steelrising is bad. It's just of the games that I played of theirs.
Maximilien de Robespierre.
Inconceivable.
I think Mars Warlogs was the best
I'd wager
by
it was
far
she
when it comes
who
to
laid
characters,
waste to that
story,
monstrosity that was
environment.
blocking access to the convent, and thus it is thanks to her that I was able to get to you at all.
The world building.
Oui. I eliminated it.
Am I to understand that you have embraced our cause?
I must reach the Bastille, where Monsieur de Vaucanson is being held prisoner.
And in whose name are you undertaking this mission,
What the
pray tell?
heck?
I obey the Queen.
No, maybe.
Ah bon. So the Austrian has turned against her husband. I'm not entirely sure that's cause for celebration. No doubt she hopes to further the aims of her brother, Emperor Joseph. With all this turmoil, she could very well hand him the country. In any case, madame, you must know that you have no chance of reaching the Bastille. It seems every effort has been made to restrict access to it. It would seem that the king is keeping his most treasured possessions there.
I must complete the task that has been given to me.
Your obstinacy changes nothing, madame. Who knows? Perhaps in time an opportunity will present itself. But for now, let us consider the positive and take comfort in the fact that we appear to share a common goal. Bringing down the clockwork tyrant.
I must find Monsieur de Vaucanson.
Ah,
He
okay, so
holds
this
the
will off
secret
in
to the
there.
tireless automats.
Oh,
This
God,
is
sorry
surely
about that.
true, and when the time
Sorry
comes,
about
I will help you to
microphone.
reach the prison.
It's better.
Je vous le promets. But right now, the people are broken, counting their dead. They can but hide and pray they'll survive. Soon, however, those who bear love for their country in their hearts will be ready to fight again. We must prepare this uprising without delay. Since you have secured the area around this stronghold, more brave citoyens will surely join us soon. Alors, can we count on your support?
The king must be stopped.
I couldn't agree more, madame. Though I despise war, we must rally the people for battle as soon as possible. A reliable source tells me the arsenal at Les Invalides is overflowing with weapons, but a royal automat guards it. I now have no doubt that you are capable of defeating such a creature. But are you prepared to go back into the fray?
Yes, I am.
Very well. Try to clear the way so we can access the Hôtel des Invalides. Once you've done that, we'll take care of the rest.
Oh,
A
we can
handful
go
of
back to
patriots
St.
are already
Cloud
there.
or something, though.
Their task was to
Okay.
open a passage to the east, through the Faubourg
That I do
Saint-Germain.
want to do.
Very well. I will go and find them.
You're back, madame. Did you free les Invalides?
Not yet.
De grâce, do not give up. Our salvation is at stake.
Were you present when the Estates General was dissolved?
Oui, madame. I had a front row seat. I witnessed what it cost to defy the crown. We laid bare before the king the abject misery of his subjects. It was more than he could suffer. So he had the people's representatives dispersed by means of bayonets. At least we only had to contend with soldiers made of flesh and blood, positively angelic compared to the machines that have swept through Paris.
Were you present?
Oui, madame. We laid so he at least we positively.
Goodbye. Monsieur de Mirabeau.
Have your efforts paid off?
Monsieur Lavoisier.
Madame, you're my guardian angel. I don't know anything about you or what drives you, but I owe you my life and can refuse you nothing.
TikTok. Now I'm gonna have to watch that movie again. It's a good movie. Here's what I've been able to learn about our companions from the Third Estate at the time Ryan and people here named with these names have reportedly been killed, and these names over here, are said to have found a safe haven. And these two other names were able to leave Paris. I'll be able to keep you informed of any news that may come my way. There you go. Hit me with your best shot.
Monsieur de Lafayette.
Oh.
You are safe and sound.
Safe and sound indeed, but with a broken soul. I have just returned from Place Dauphine.
I understand, monsieur. The Garde Nationale.
I was too late. All these brave men cut down in a single attack. Why was I not among them? Alas, I am condemned to outlive them and to witness an even greater calamity.
What disaster do you fear, monsieur?
It's a highly sensitive matter. I've been waiting in vain for a message of the utmost importance.
Can you tell me more about it?
Ma foi, at this point, I don't really have a choice.
You can speak freely. Have no fear.
Before the king's attack, I sent a squad of horsemen on a very important assignment. They were to collect a precious cargo at Gros Caillou, not far from the Hôtel des Invalides.
What sort of cargo?
I'm sorry, Aegis, but I swore on my life to keep it a secret. All I can tell you is that it would give us a decisive advantage. But I haven't heard from my men. I'm worried that the exchange may have met with misfortune. It is paramount that I learn what happened and who has the cargo now. The future of the kingdom depends on it.
Since it's so important, I will go there myself and attempt to solve this mystery.
Is there a way to track these? There's gotta be a way to track it. I wish it was. Alright. Side quests. This says side quests. It just says characters. It says characters. We're traveling back here though. I'm pretty sure if this is like the last level, like you end where you start, right? Will be blocked from progressing. think I can make that. Yep. We made it. Our old stomping grounds. Well, what is down there? I do declare. First, let's see if we can open up any of these. Nope. Let's take care of the robot and his pupper. There goes the pupper. And you know what? We'll let him live because there's no real reason to go down there. I don't see nothing of value. Sure, I could get some anima, but do I need to? No. Oh, wee, what is this that I see up here? Wow, that's an interesting place for that. Hold on, folks. Huh. Well, there is a bug somewhere. I don't know where it landed. Be right back. Time for a bug hunt. Got him. Ugh. Alright, I gotta clean. One of those butt pincher looking bugs. Yeah, we'll explore here first. that's how we deal with them. Have we been here? I don't think so. Petrification grenade. Best grenade. Roma's partisan? What's that? A halberd? Okay. Oh no, okay. This guy isn't named. No. Ah, here we go. We might be able to do some shenanigans here. Nope. Oh, good. Nope, nope, nope. Oh god, no! This is the worst place to be in. Nope! Oh my god, we pushed him out. No, we didn't. He can't come down here. Wow, okay, so if you... This is great. I will take this. Beautiful. Beautiful. I love it. So, if you're having problems with this guy, just do whatever I did here. That's fine. So yeah. Nope. Okay, you can still hit me, kind of, sort of. Ha! Wow, 9,000. Got business block. I will take 9,000. It's over 9,000. Okay, so now you know how to beat that guy. Very easy. Very easy. An old key. We have an old key. Does the old key tell us what it does? Here. So maybe back over there? Find out. That big guy over there. Nah, it's not gonna happen, but nice try. Yeah. Yeah, get my spacing down with this guy again. That was dangerous. Whoa, no! That was dumb. That was also dumb. Oh. Okay, so then we can just go back over there. Alright. Yeah, so this is just like a little side thing to get us the key to open up here. Got it. I think I have enough now to upgrade that one weapon. Fire chain. So that's got to open that, right? Carriage. Upgrades. Weapons. Yep, okay. Alright, level 5 is its max. Alright. Let's see what we got. Nothing I gotta worry about. So this should open this, right? Yes. This will allow us to backtrack through the area we've been. What is this guy, and why does he seem tougher? Travel to Perry. We don't want to travel to Perry. I want to backtrack. Unlock. Okay, so I guess we should probably be a little more careful, because, yeah. Okay. That guy's still the same little weakling that he was before. So again, even though we've got the things upgraded, we still need to be careful. Maybe less careful with them. Because again, these are beginning enemies. I do not want to hit that until we get back. Okay. Can we go up here? No, we can't. So, the question becomes, how do we get back over there? I didn't see a wall or something to break through here, is there? Or a jump point? No. How do we get back in? How do we backtrack? Because there was stuff. Okay, maybe a different part of the game. Alright. We'll keep on keeping on. I mean, I could waste time upgrading these, but I'm kind of set on the weapon I've got by this point. Alright, let's just do it, huh? There we go. Wait, what did I upgrade? Power. Okay, I upgraded power. I guess I should just do vigor. Alright, what do we got? Yep. Travel. Oh, well, error has occurred. Hardware device removed. That's interesting. Huh. Try that again.
There is no hope of reaching Les Invalides by the moat. I shall have to go round it through the Faubourg Saint-Germain. According to Monsieur de Robespierre, his men have cleared a path for me.
Alright. As for the crash, it's weird. Apparently it has something to do with like using overlays and whatnot. So maybe my recording? I don't know. All right. Yeah, so enemies don't scale. That's a good thing. Okay. That is the first crash we've done, so I'm genuinely happy and surprised. Oh, is that going to be that gate that was closed before? Stuck. Doggos. Or panthers. That too. Yes. This gate. Ah. Person.
You too puissant.
Madame de Polignac.
It's dreadful.
Okay, side focus, rebel.
All is lost.
How were you able to leave Saint
I have
Cloud?
no idea why it's
Earlier,
chirping.
After you ventured out into the palace grounds,
It's a
all the
spiders game.
machines that
There's
were guarding
jank
us set out after
and
you.
poor
I
optimization.
seized the opportunity to go to the stables and jump into a horseless carriage.
What are you doing here, Madame?
The children, Aegis, Charlotte and the Dauphin, the Queen and the Marquis de Lafayette did everything they could do to save them from the King's madness. They spent days working out every detail of this operation with the greatest secrecy. The preparations for departure with our accomplices in the Queen's house. The children's escape, hidden inside this wagon. Our meeting here, in this very place. Then our departure with the riders who were to ensure our safe passage all the way to Austria. They would have been safe there with their uncle, the Emperor. But you can see for yourself. The children are nowhere to be seen. Poor Monsieur Clary. He was the Dauphin's valet. The poor soul gave his life to protect the little ones.
I think those are side quests, right? Yeah. So we'll do all the side quests first. That we can. Find the riders, go to the house. Alright, and just as with most games, the longer you go playing it, the more you'll find.
4 horses for 3 men. Someone is missing.
They did not optimize the later portions of the game. Usually, that's just how game development goes. You get front loaded.
The rooster embroidered on it. A list of staging posts between Paris and Liège. Perhaps Madame de Polignac will know what this means.
Hey, lady.
Madame, the attackers all bear the same red cap with an embroidered rooster.
Who is that?
It's the symbol worn by those who support the Duc d'Orléans.
One of them had a map indicating all the staging posts from here to the Principality of Liège.
Liège? That rabble-ridden city is where the Duke and his miscreants have established their base.
Over here, there are 4 dead horses, and the body of a 3rd man wearing a red cap.
4 horses for 3 men. That means one assailant managed to get away. It's beyond doubt. The Duke's men have taken the children. They're the ones behind this ambush, and they knew every detail of our plans. We were betrayed.
But surely the ambush did not go exactly as planned. 3 of them lost their lives.
That's true. If only we could catch the one who was able to escape. But now that I think about it, the riders that the Marquis de Lafayette promised us, if they made it here, they may have been able to surprise the kidnappers and stop them from carrying out their misdeed. By the grace of God, they may already be on their way to Vienna with the children.
I shall get to the bottom of this. Which garrison is this?
Hope y'all are doing well, having a good day. Let me know in the comments. I do genuinely love to hear from everyone.
Very well.
So let me know what's going on in your part of the world. Get a little slice.
Please return to the Queen at once. You have taken enough risks as it is.
Find the children, Aegis. Je vous en supplie.
Uh-huh. Oh, she's gone now. Okay. Let's go back to where we were. Good news is we just run by everything because it's all cleared out. Aside that. Once I get back to the carriage, I will check some stuff out. Still have no idea what this is about. Dead tree. Alright, back to the carriage. Can we buy anything new? You know, like, oh, I don't know, bismuth blocks and orichalcum ingots. I can max that out. That'd be nice. Let's do it. Let's give it a try. Alright. Yeah, because you know what? It's probably about the same anyways, right? I do wish there was more immobilization ones. Let's try a different test. That one shot. Let's see what happens when we don't have it. Yeah, I think it's about the same. I guess that's the best one. I just wish there were better ones. Okay, where are we going? You know, I'll just re-equip the Avarice one, because why not? Or we'll... Where is it? Give that one a try again. How do we get over there? That's a question. There has to be something to do with this. It's just, it doesn't do a good job. It doesn't. I mean, I'm thinking that, I guess. I don't know. Yes. Just because of a lack of better options, you know? Shoot. Sorry. Alright. I have no idea what is going on with my computer here. What is going on? Why is it making those weird beeping noises? Options. Oh, it's... Performance. Why did this didn't save? I was wondering why it was running like this. Oh! Well, the game did not like that. So that's interesting. Yeah. Not a fan of what's going on now. That's that second crash. I'm counting that as a second crash. Because last time we stayed in-game. Didn't have that problem. We haven't had that problem before. Yeah, GeForce RTX. Looks like it saves at least wherever we're at. Because I'm gonna be honest, between high and probably even medium, you're not gonna have to worry. Ah, now see, it's open.
Monsieur de Robespierre's men, they perished in the line of duty.
So this is new. We have not been here yet. Also, saddle in. I'm going for kind of a long one today. No reason.
No, no, proszę pa. De grâce. I don't want to die. Not like this. Oh, if I had known, I would have set fire to that monster factory long ago.
So yeah, the quest items, you have to find these places and hand them over, but I'm not. I don't care about the side quests. I don't care about the achievements.
Monsieur, I have no intention of harming you. I have come to put an end to the king's actions.
If you're telling the truth, then go away and let me live.
Monsieur.
Au nom du ciel, put down your weapons. Please, I beg you to spare these poor people.
These poor people? But the streets are empty. There is not a soul there who is still alive.
There are still those who resist. Some good people came here earlier and asked me for a drink. They swore they would liberate the Hotel des Invalides. They looked exhausted, but utterly determined to fight to their very last breath.
What about the automats? Have you observed their movements?
A convoy, led by those machines, went by here. Countless wagons, loaded with barrels. They came from the north, most likely from the factories. I think something terrible is going to happen.
Are we done?
What do you fear will happen?
Oh God.
I don't know, but I have a terrible feeling. Laissez-moi à présent. You'll draw those creatures to us.
I mean, they're not creatures, they're just robots. Side quests. Okay, it looks like this is side quest 2. So let's check this out. These types of side quests are fun.
A hiding place in the Luxembourg Gardens. I
Last
should
week,
keep looking.
I agreed to give you my assistance for the umpteenth time in finding Mademoiselle. However you're gonna say that. To do this, I had to send 3 of my men to the Luxembourg Garden search for her. I appreciate the importance for the work that you do for the kingdom, but you not use my service for personal benefit with impunity and the detriment of important police work. It's your responsibility to control your daughter and take the appropriate measures to stop her from running away. Young lady overseeing must not behave like a wild animal. Okay, search the garden. So somewhere in Luxembourg. Memory? Yeah.
Athénaïs, pour l'amour de Dieu, run and hide!
What do you mean, Papa?
Hurry, I beg you! The Count is at our door. He shall take us away.
Good heavens!
Don't worry about me. Run, I say. Run!
Dare I say, I do declare.
Where could she have escaped to? That hiding place in the Luxembourg Gardens. If I could find out where it was, I could track Athénaïs.
Fire and ice. Oh, hold on. What is that? Counterattack and... Huh. Now that might be worth snagging. Oh, we have new clothes that I'm not gonna wear. 'Cause these are the best clothes. Doesn't give us elemental resistance, but gives us high armor. And if you're gonna play low health, trust me, you want high armor. Alright, there's that up there. I want to find out what happened to damn horse riders over there. Granite cobblestones. Ah. There. Stupid. Musician, you make me look bad. They have problems navigating around. Terrain. So I will abuse that. As much as I can. Going to be a bit precarious. I do say so myself. Yep. seeing nothing. Yeah, this is probably gonna loop us around. If I had to make a guess. To the riders eventually. I don't know who that is.
Carry on, I beg you!
I'll never make it. I'm out of breath.
Suzanne, just a bit more. We're almost there.
Watch the broken face. Is that a quest item? And a penknife. Is that a new guy? I don't think that's him. I don't see any other additions. There's someone over there, though. Oh, it's one of those little box things. That's fine. Yeah. We'll play this safe. Is he just hanging out with his little buddy now? No, now he wants to. Perfect. Oh, could we have gone up here and... maybe. Alright, little box guy. You're all alone. What are you gonna do now? Oh no. Boss time? want me to go that way. So I'll look over here real quick.
Demons ravaged the church and slaughtered the faithful.
I'm obliged to go to Orleans, where my sister has fallen ill, beckons me to her bedside. I therefore entrust you with the key to the ossuary and ask you to preside over the funerals in my absence. Lord be with you. Walked. Oh, great. Again, just use the corners. Grade 2 stun mod. What is that? Doubles the duration of an immobilization. You just conflict. That's neat. The problem is, once you hit them, they stop being immobilized. So why would I need to double the duration? Unless it's like a blah blah blah. Unless it has to do with the decay of immobilization. Which I think would have been a better way to see it.
It's going to give way.
Right, Susan! It's too late!
Oh. Okay. Activate that. Does he show back up again? Because if he does, then it might not be a bad place to do that. No. He doesn't. Okay. You know what? Let's just do it. I think upgrades, weapons, fire and ice, fire and ice, fire and ice. Okay, now that's leveled up. It's got counterattack. Alright. Now I can sell everything but those. I want to keep that. I want to keep that. Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. These, honestly. Oh, you can sell modules? Okay. Materials. If we sold these, we would... Oh, we don't have 44 of those. I was like, holy crap. 28. We get about 40,000. Okay. Sell those. What do I... Oh, it's just... This is... Every time you sell it, it shows up here as new. So... Alright. We are at 11,000. 19. Can't buy any more of those keys. So. Let's see. Inventory. I do a lot less physical damage. My immobilization goes up slightly. But again, now we can counterattack. Well. Okay. Not bad, but I prefer the fire chain. But we have that as an option now for counterattack if I want to go that route. Let's play around with that real quick. Because there is a module for it, right? Counterattack. Restores health every time it performs a counterattack special move. Okay. So. Let's try it. Okay. I don't know. I'm kind of curious. Can you counterattack? Is followed by powerful elemental counterattack to use of fire and frost. This might be the best weapon though. We'll give it a try. Kind of curious. Can we counterattack? How big of an enemy can we counterattack? Can we counterattack bosses? That'd be neat. We gotta go that way, but we also need to go that way. Let's do it. Oh, okay, we can jump back up this way. That's good. Nope, we can't counterattack certain things. Thing is, now I'm trying to get used to it. Because I have not used this style of play the entire game. So let's use this, right? Damage. Okay, I thought I had something that gave us a better window. Maybe that's just for the shield. Something that would have made pairing a bit easier. Okay, I know where this is at. Alright. Module be. So then that way we can get back. Yeah.
I am getting closer to Les Invalides. Here, I should be able to cross the moat easily.
Wait, is this the way to go? I thought the other way was the way to go. I wouldn't have gone this way if I would have known that. Fine, we'll backtrack. Nope, keyboard.
They're back.
It's going to be all right. This machine is alone and the door is barricaded.
It won't hold. Did you see how easily those demons entered the church?
Don't be afraid. I mean you no harm.
Seigneur, he can speak.
What do you want with us, Automat?
What happened in this church?
You should know. It was your kind that slaughtered these lambs. I don't think those who were able to escape stand much of a chance either.
Yeah. Just let the dialogue play out completely.
They're hiding in the catacombs behind the church.
There's also the gentleman that the automats took alive.
Where did they take the gentleman?
We haven't the slightest idea.
That's enough questions now. Leave us be, Vertu.
So this was the exploratory way. Nice. You guys getting tricky on me. Alright, let's see how this works. Let's see if we can parry. Oh my god, you can. You just gotta be good at it. I'm not. I don't think I can parry that. But you can parry big guys' attacks. Oh my god! Wait, that was pretty cool. That was like weird dive thing, huh? Yeah, we'll play with these for a bit. I do like how the counterattack works. Where it inflicts the status effects on them. Though, to be fair, they don't live long enough for that to be a beneficial thing. They go down pretty quick. Even the big guys now. Oh, hey, we can upgrade one of our things. Hopefully, it's the vials. Health-wise, I'm pretty much set. Showing you, you don't even need to upgrade a visor. Nope, nope, can't. stagger's not working as well as I thought it would. I don't know. Unlock? The gate is locked. We have no key. The wondrous sights that you will see. Alright. Kind of prefer to hit harder. Hammer attack's nice, but it's not that great. There's got to be another point around here. So. We got enough health, the ordinary vials, to kind of get us to the next stage. So. All right. What is down here, though? You know, there's one enemy patrolling. Maybe if I geared to immobilization. Again, that's where I messed up early on. First of all, picking the class I did. I picked the worst class to start with. Which is basically par for the course for me. And I didn't know about agility, so... Horses will be over there. Anything else? No. Doesn't look like it. Alright. Looks like it wants us to leap over that way. Which we did. Might be able to do one or two more videos out of this. I feel like we're getting to the end. Could be wrong though. I'm sure you could be much quicker than me. That's our next point. Just another quick loop. Nothing. Memory? Yep.
The debt was no longer sustainable, Your Majesty. Your mechanical revolution has changed the face of the kingdom, but the coffers are woefully empty.
The debt, Monsieur Necker. This debt that you and your banking friends helped to create for your own benefit, and which is now forcing us to levy new taxes. Will my subjects be able to bear another tax?
Yes, Your Majesty, as long as it is distributed fairly. The representatives of the nobility, the clergy, and the Third Estate must come to an agreement. That is why we have convened the Estates General. Tomorrow you are to preside over the opening ceremonies.
Your Estates General. Nothing good can come of it. You have roused the spirit of rebellion. All I hear about are their damned cahiers de doléances. My rightful enjoyment is being challenged. The streets of Versailles are teeming with loudmouth fanatics with sacrilegious thoughts. Tell me, Monsieur le Ministre, have you purposely set this army of the unwashed against me?
Your Majesty, I have always been your most faithful servant.
Beware, Necker. Beware. I have a surprise in store for anyone who dares attack my throne.
That's quite the spectacle. Oh, really? Spectacles, testicles, wallet, and watch. Well, this does not look inviting. And we only got one of these. That looks like a boss arena. Again, I'd rather use it than lose it. And at least we know the pathway, so we can just kind of do that. So let's go back. I'm gonna sell some stuff we don't need or want. We'll keep Fire and Ice because great movie. Love that movie. Let's see what we can do here, right? First of all, weapons. We need what? 6 and 4. So I can sell 10 iron. 1 bronze, if I so choose. Oh, we sold our weapons, so I can sell one of these. Alright. Yes, because that only takes 3. 6, and I only need 2 each, so that's 4, so I can sell 10. Okay. Did that. Upgrades. There we go. go down. We only lose like 78. We still have all those souls we can do too. Okay, big guy. Let's do this. Get himself a little like keyblade. First things first, let's see if this is different. Fire works on very well. Nope. Nice try though. Wow, that was an easy one. I probably could have taken him. So, fire's great. Fire is really good in this. Ice is fine, but fire...
take my hand,
the fire change is so good. Once you pop that,
take me away.
the damage you do... Okay, and this is because we've collected all the stuff around, so you can only open those when you've collected all the memories.
This has to stop. I don't want to be
I'll be right back.
anymore.
It's all on you, folks.
That is not my intention. I have come to rescue you.
Rescue me? But what on earth are you?
It is of no importance. What did you see and hear before you regained consciousness?
I had frightful visions.
rageful wraiths filled with pain and sorrow. And it was cold enough to curdle the blood. Oh, it's impossible to describe. All the rage and anger.
I don't know why the computer beeps.
So big, so powerful.
Like something's getting replugged in.
This commanding voice ordering me to spread terror and death.
Yeah, we're going for like 3 hours, man.
Or did I momentarily lose my mind?
What did you see?
I had, and it all the window. Did I read?
Who are you, monsieur?
Don't you know?
I've got the
I'm
bug.
Jacques Necker, Ministre des Finances.
Always sunny reference.
I was before
A
I was
virus.
captured.
It's a
But those
computer
situations
virus.
suggest that the king has decided to dismiss me from his service.
What does he accuse you of?
My alleged connivance with the Third Estate, no doubt. And most of all, for having been the first to ask to convene the Estates General.
How and when were you captured?
When the machines attacked, my wife and I fled our home to hide not far from there, in the Église Sainte-Marie. But we didn't stand a chance against the machines. They overran the nave, wantonly mowing down the faithful. My wife, my poor wife, she wasn't able to escape. I'm sadly convinced of this. As for me, my life was spared only so I could be tormented. What is the meaning of all this?
What's my raison d'etre? Are we doing Argo proxy now?
What will you do now?
There is no future for me in this
You say that word like
I need
30
to find
times.
a safe place where I can prepare for my departure as soon as possible.
I will take you to the Cordelier convent. You will be safe there.
À la bonne heure, she's back.
Aegis, what a joy and relief to see you again.
Monsieur.
Welcome to our stronghold. I'm sure that everyone here is aware of the great debt we all owe you. As you can see, the most exhausted among us are growing stronger.
While the most determined are already planning our counterattack.
I did not expect to see you all together.
4 days ago, the representatives of the Third Estate gathered in a tennis court. They swore not to separate until they had established a constitution for the nation. But that was not the only oath we swore. All the honorable men who were at Versailles, representatives and patriots, members of the Club Breton, secretly swore to meet here if they were dispersed.
You, Aegis, have allowed them to gather once again. Though unfortunately many are missing, we still have hope.
Why did you choose to meet in this convent?
You dragged my ass
It was
back
my
here.
idea.
I gotta go back there.
Voyez-vous, I stay here whenever my obligations
pick up
bring
that
me
soul.
to Paris. No
Check
other
on the
retreat
horses.
inspires such peace and contemplation. Et puis, truth be told, this building has always felt like a fortress to me. Just look at how thick these walls are.
For 2 whole days, the patriots in the quarter consolidated the outer walls to make it an impenetrable citadel. No automat has broken through our defenses yet.
Where are the monks, mon père?
They are secluded in their quarters, praying for the salvation of the people of Paris. However, we bear no illusions. We are weak, we are divided.
And we are unarmed. Without you, without your warrior strength, we have no chance of turning things around.
You are sent by heaven above, Aegis. From now on, you may consider the Cordelia Convent your headquarters and a welcome refuge.
No, boo-boo yourself,
We must
computer.
speak,
What is
you
going
and
on?
I, in
It's
private, if you
spiders.
please.
This is
Monsieur
the
de
only game
Lafayette
so
must
far
not
that something
hear
like that's
a
been
word
going on.
of what I'm about to tell you.
What do you mean? You all seem to be certain that I will use my strengths to serve your cause. Are you forgetting that I have a task to accomplish?
What is that
Not at all,
task? I've just been
madame.
running around.
We all know and support your plan to free Monsieur de Vaucanson.
Okay.
That is why I've taken the time to think of a way for you to get to the Bastille.
I am listening.
There is a patriot in Paris whose pamphlets have aroused Monsieur de Lafayette's ire. His anger is so strong that the poor man had to disappear to escape arrest. I know that he is secretly hiding in the quarries in Montmartre, a labyrinth he is said to know like the back of his hand. If anyone can help you navigate the obstacles that keep you from the Bastille, it is the elusive Monsieur Marat.
Very well. I will go and find him. Monsieur Necker.
I owe you my life, madame. So I am embarrassed to ask you for anything more.
Do not fear. You have my full attention.
Yeah, what else can I do?
My beloved wife. I cannot bring myself to accept her death. Despite all the evidence, I still hope to see her alive again. I need to be sure. Mon Dieu. What have I done to deserve such a fate? Why is the king sworn to destroy me? And all that I hold dear.
It's your haircut.
After everything I've done for him. My abnegation.
Why would the king owe you anything?
I dedicated my life to the kingdom as his minister. Well, my life and my fortune as well. I refuse to accept any remuneration for my services in order to keep the accounts balanced. And
also, if I lose power and lose the video, this is going into the lost video category. I've had like 3 or 4 of those. The worst was Evil Within 2. I lost 5 hours in that game.
He stores all his secrets there. I'd wager there's enough in there to sully his reputation 100
times
internet, over.
Obviously, because I can
retrieve these
record
post-haste,
because I'm still playing. It's
they must not be used to allow this madman to build more murderous automats.
Do I have any chance of opening it?
Don't even think about it, madame. Despite your incredible strength, that safe is said to be impenetrable. It was designed precisely to that effect. I personally never had access to it. I suppose that its contents were too unofficial for the honest minister that I always was.
Who has the key?
The king does, that's for sure.
Anyone else?
How could I know? His shadow advisors, most likely. Now that
then how would you know?
There's a rumor that
he has shadow
been going
advisors.
on Versailles for a while now.
Come on now.
It's said that Monsieur de Mirabeau used to come and go as he pleased at the Tuileries. That he oversaw diplomatic missions for the crown. Not in any official capacity, of course. Who knows? He might know more about this matter than I do.
I will ask him. I will look into what happened to your wife.
Bless you, madame.
Where should I start my investigation?
In the Faubourg Saint-Germain, east of Les Invalides. We were separated in the Église Sainte-Marie, on Rue de Bourgogne.
I shall be off.
You are the only hope of seeing my beloved wife again, and of foiling the plans of the clockwork tyrant.
As agreed, I received Monsieur's director of Botanical Garden this morning. We got off the boat and found him in a very poor state after his long voyage. However, he made a point of visiting the plantation before giving me his enlightened opinion. He deemed the soil to be excellent. Recommended that nurseries be built to grow some 500 young clove trees. Harvesting ladders should be built as well as drying sheds, storerooms. Please tell him as soon as possible, my dear, if you agree to these arrangements. I long for you and hope with all soul to see you again in this distant land that is so dear to us. Take a breath. Alright, let's exhaust the dialogue. I'm honestly not paying attention to anything they're saying.
Eh bien, do you come?
I'm not done
Don't give up. Okay. Remember, the last time I saw my poor wife, we were in the Église Sainte-Marie. That's in the Faubourg Saint-Germain. As for the bonds, you'll find them in the Armoire de Fer.
Okay, so maybe we're at the halfway point. Rules of our war forbid us from taking part in secular affairs. It is through prayer and prayer alone we shall have save the souls of those whom the Lord and His holy grace decides to call back unto Him. I entrust you with the reliquary of our brotherhood, and pray that you, as well as those who seek shelter by your side, in the refectory of our covenant, will keep it safe from destruction that can befall us. May God keep you and protect you.
Aegis, a word.
Oh, God. Talky talk.
Aegis, I'd like to talk to you about my research. Do you have a few moments to spare?
Yeah, why not?
Certainly, mon père. I am listening.
I've carefully collected
okay, so maybe we were at the halfway point.
Here. Then I compared them with the observations made
during
my
investigation
of a man who calls himself Cagliostro. I came to quite the shocking conclusion. I believe I have discovered how the royal automats remain constantly in motion. Like clocks that never need winding.
Kind of like the party, but if you're
They get
unfamiliar
their
with my
energy from the
videos, I
souls
play
of the
like
dead,
I normally
Aegis.
play.
They drink from the anima essence that permeates the
I do it.
purgatory
So like, if
described
you're
by
sitting next to me,
Monseigneur
this
de la
is
Fare.
pretty
These
much how it would go.
machines feed on the
Also,
dead.
don't rush through
The
games.
greater
There
the
ain't no
massacre,
reason.
the deeper the river where they slake their thirst.
Is there any way to stop the bloodshed, mon père?
I believe there is always hope, Aegis. As long as I remain free to pursue
I know
my
there are
research,
games where you're
I
like,
will never
oh
lose
god, I
faith.
just wish this game was
I keep
over.
thinking about the three Nemes. These echoes. All of this is clearly related to Nicholas Flamel's work.
The alchemist?
Precisely, mon ami. And this leads me to fear the worst.
What have we to fear from an alchemist who died nearly 4 centuries ago?
Not him, per se. Rather, the heretic who is exploiting his discoveries. This poses a grave danger to us all.
What do you fear, mon père?
What do I fear? Nearly 2 months ago, the king forbade anyone from setting foot inside the Église Saint-Jacques de la Boucherie, near the Hôtel de Ville. He had the priests forcibly removed. They hardly even had time to save the church's sacred relics. Since then, only our Father in Heaven knows what they've been doing there, hidden away from the people of Paris.
Mon Dieu. Flamel's tomb.
My thoughts exactly, Monseigneur. Legend has it that Flamel was buried with his lapis philosophorum.
What is the lapis philosophorum, mon père?
The Philosopher's Stone. Where do I begin? No one knows its true nature, or even what it might look like. All that is known is that it is said to grant untold riches and eternal life to whoever possesses it. Its very existence is questioned, of course. But if it's true, just imagine what sinister purpose the king and his accomplices might find for it. We must elucidate this matter at any cost.
Where is this tomb?
In the church's crypt. The priests always ensured that it remained undisturbed, despite the mystery surrounding it. But now they're no longer there to protect it. We need to know for certain.
But how? There are automats everywhere.
Aegis,
Oui, mon père.
will you help us get to the bottom of this?
Did you not say that it was impossible to enter the church?
There is perhaps a solution. The penitent's door behind the Châtelet leads to the Quartier de l'Hôtel de Ville. It's only opened on Good Friday, but this year, I had the honor and good fortune to lead the procession. Here is the key.
Goodbye, mon père.
Alright, sorry. I got some good news. I am excited for this. Now, by the time this video releases, the game will probably already be out, but I was informed about a Hellraiser video game. I love Hellraiser. I will be playing that, and I will be live streaming it for sure. So, I gotta work on OBS. What use are wit, finesse, and audacity and tenacity if they are in favor of the common good? The people shall not forget that a year ago, Monsieur Necker signed a pact to organize famine by announcing in summer 1788 the threat of shortage. The company deliberately stoked the high cost of bread, then using its inflation as a pretext, he established a public monopoly to deprive from bakers of the freedom to procure their supplies as they see fit. This dear ears, however, philanthropist has monopolized all the grain in the kingdom, allows the accomplices to benefit from speculation. His friends, ministers, lords, heads of the judiciary, other clever scoundrels were involved in this plot. Together, these brigands built a profitable business, the misfortune of the kingdom, support of all servants, the horse, court. My pen is free citizens, and it will relentlessly pursue Monsieur Necker as long as he remains at the helm of his kingdom's affairs. It will reveal his crimes until unable to escape the righteous anger of the people. The Sarver seeks to save himself by taking flight. Okay, sorry.
Monsieur de Mirabeau. Minister Necker claims
Oh
that you
my
were
God.
a familiar face at the
I'm
Tuileries
sorry.
Palace.
That old story. Will it hound
yeah.
me until I have drawn my last breath? This,
God, I'm
madame,
so
is nothing
excited.
but an
I can't
unfounded
deny it.
rumor that I am trying
Even if it's
in
bad,
vain
we're
to
finally getting a
dispel.
Hellraiser
To
game.
what do I owe the displeasure of having
They've been
to
trying to get a
defend
Hellraiser
myself
game done
once
since
again?
NES, man.
I must get hold of some documents that are kept in an armored safe in the king's chambers.
What
I'm a
luck
fan of
could
Clive Barker's
resist your
work.
talents?
Minister Necker said it was
Like
indestructible.
some of his books, some of his movies. Jericho, I think, is
Well, let me think.
underrated.
Who could help you?
It's janky.
After all,
It's got
a lock is
really
nothing
bad
more than a
gameplay mechanics,
simple
but there is such an amazing
Nothing
foundation
that
for a
can
game there.
resist the expertise
And then the
of our
world,
dear
the
Monsieur
setting,
Bailly.
characters.
Why don't you ask him for help?
I'll be
The
sure
idea
to do
conceptually that you body
Now,
swap.
who else might be of use?
That was brilliant.
Oh, there's Monsieur Lavoisier as well, our gunpowder commissioner. I'm sure he'll have no trouble finding you something you can use to blow the door off that stubborn safe.
Good. I will go and find him.
Now, if you'll forgive me, I have an urgent matter to attend to.
You are forgiven for everything.
In that case, it has been a pleasure, madam.
Eh bien. Do you come bearing news from Monsieur Marat?
No, not yet.
I have it on good authority that he is in the quarries. He's the only person who could show you
Is your plan to arm the populace going as planned?
Oh, far from it, madame. The situation is hopeless. Even if they were armed,
I was
formed
giving
into
this game
battalions, the
kudos
patriots
for
would not be able
not
to
too
fight.
much talky
Why
talk,
is that?
right? We weren't stuck
Most
in
of the
15-minute
strategic points in the
cutscenes.
city
This
are
is
inaccessible. A
killing
strange
the
illness strikes
old
all
gamer.
who try. They are seized by an irrational fear, one so great that those who do not lose consciousness go mad or perish on the spot. This makes it impossible to do anything. Any attempt at an uprising is a fool's errand.
The locations you mentioned share a common feature. A statue holding a lantern.
That's right. From what little I could make out, they appear to be depictions of a Vestal Virgin watching over the sacred fire.
Une lanterne des morts.
What do you mean, monsieur?
Lanterns of the dead. Ancient stone pillars that are found near some cemeteries. Our ancestors kept a fire going on top of them. Today, no one knows what they were used for. A symbol of light triumphing over darkness, perhaps? Others claim that human bones, mercury and lime, were burnt there. Some odious sorcery that was meant to entrap the tormented souls that wandered around the burial grounds.
That makes sense and confirms my observations. I am now certain that the King's lanterns capture the anima essence of the dead who have been cast into purgatory, and that this essence is what allows the automats to stay in motion.
I think the problem with the story is it's kind of flipping between being done like a Dark Souls game and being a character action game or a normal story
you
progression.
obviously are not subject to the harmful effects of these
So
lanterns.
it's like
No, au
the
contraire.
thing about Demon Souls and Dark Souls
When
and Bloodborne is they
activated,
kind of show, they
These
don't tell.
statues reveal an apparatus that allows
Here
me
they
to
wanted
repair
to
myself.
show by
It
you
follows that
playing
if you
through,
destroy
running
these
into the
lanterns,
people
the
in the
people will be free
buildings,
to fight
talking to
again.
them, kind of piecing together
Unfortunately,
via
they are preternaturally
environments,
strong.
interactions. But
Nothing
then we
can
get
so
bits
much
like
as
this
damage
where
them.
it's like, oh,
Come
we need an
now, no
expo dump.
metal is indestructible. If we knew what
That's why
these
I think they
lanterns were
should
made
have
of, perhaps I could
picked
find a
one or
way
the
to
other.
destroy them.
Take a look at this ledger.
Again, this
Monsieur
is like a
Lavoisier.
weird
It contains a
hodgepodge.
list
I'd
of
actually,
metals.
again, argue it's more
I
of like a
found it by the
Metroidvania,
factories.
which
Near
one could argue that
Volcanson's workshop.
Let's
Souls-likes
see.
are
Steel,
basically Metroidvanias.
molybdenum, very good. Tiens, donc, tungsten and zirconium. This master blacksmith knows his trade. These metals can be used to make the strongest alloy imaginable, as long as you have a fortune to invest.
For that, our clockwork tyrant knows no bounds.
Well, Monsieur Lavoisier, is there any way to break this alloy?
Break it? Certainly not. But a mineral acid could change its structure. Melt it, perhaps. I would recommend sulfuric acid, or vitriol, if you prefer to use its common name.
Where can I obtain some vitriol?
I had some, but my laboratory at L'Arsenal was ransacked. I can't tell you any more than that. You should ask my colleague, Monsieur Bailly. He uses similar substances in his research.
You can't talk to him anymore. Oh my god.
Monsieur Bailly.
Ah, mademoiselle. I am very pleased to find you here with us within the shelter of these walls.
I found a document written in a script that I was unable to read.
Oh, that's right, we did have
Let me see.
Again, I do this mostly for
These
y'all.
pages
If I
were
was
written using
playing
some
by
sort
my
of
lonesome, I
shorthand,
would be
a variation
skipping
on Taylor's system, no doubt.
every bit of this.
I want to use it myself from time to time while jotting down my ideas as they come.
What does it say?
It's a bit difficult to decipher. Je crois. I believe it's an autopsy report. The author writes that the subject died from a large dose of prussic acid.
What is prussic acid?
My apologies, Aegis, but I'm no chemist. You should ask Monsieur Lavoisier.
I'm looking for a way to force a lock that is supposed to be unbreakable. Monsieur de Mirabeau advised me to ask you for help.
But I'm an astronomer, mon enfant, not a locksmith. I know my way around lenses, filters, racks, and tripods. But I've never given a moment's thought to how a lock works. God, Monsieur de Mirabeau was joking with you, that's all. Où est-il, ce brave homme? So that we might ask him.
He has left. A matter that could not wait.
Excuse me? Do you mean he left the convent? That's madness. What was so important that he would put himself in such danger?
Intriguing indeed.
How was your search at the Vaucansons?
I found this penknife there. I was struck with a vision as soon as I picked it up. I saw Mademoiselle de Vaucanson running from the Comte de Cagliostro. This letter refers to a hiding place where she often sought refuge. It's in the
Okay, so
Jardin
I was
de
completely
Luxembourg.
off base. I felt like we were towards the end of the game, but I guess I
Eugène
do
and
play
were walking
slowly.
in the Luxembourg Gardens when suddenly Athenais jumped out from our hiding place like a wild animal. It was a startling, almost frightening sight. The spot is on the edge of the garden, hidden by vegetation between two statues.
Would you happen to know where I could find some vitriol?
Sulfuric acid? Of course. Combined with sea salt and green copperas, we use it to polish the lenses of our telescopes. But I don't know how much we have. You would need to go to the Louvre and take a look at the observatory storeroom to find out.
If you will allow me to.
Of course, madame. Here is the key.
I have not yet found...
As I said, you will find it in...
Good. Monsieur Lavoisier,
What can I do for you, Aegis?
what is prussic acid?
It's a volatile
Oh
compound.
my,
What is it?
I'm
No,
skipping.
A
Sorry.
deadly...
Agent?
I would like to access the contents of a safe that is supposedly unbreakable. Dare I ask for your help, Monsieur
At least for the
Lavoisier?
acid part. Here we
And
can
how
do this.
can I be of assistance to you, madame?
I need gunpowder to break through the door.
Gunpowder? But I don't have a speck of it, mon ami. Do you think I just walk around with explosives in my pockets?
Oh. I apologize. It was Monsieur de Mirabeau's idea.
Mirabeau? What is this ridiculousness? I suspect he knows full well whatever he's playing at. Where is the animal? So we can ask him what's truly going on.
He has left. He had an urgent matter to attend to.
Eh bien, I'm sorry, madame. If I could inspect the safe and determine what metal was used in its fabrication, I might be able to find a solution. But given the circumstances, I'm sadly not in a position to help you.
I understand. How do you intend to counter the king's actions?
Unfortunately, we don't have the upper hand. For now, we can only hope to protect ourselves from him.
So we
I
have
am
to do
convinced
the,
that
what was
something
his
is
name?
afoot.
Red or
Something
Ash?
that could destroy all our hopes
Collect
in
all
an
our
instant.
Pokemon, but
You
in
have my
this
full attention.
case,
You should
it's a
know
bunch of
that I am a gunpowder commissioner.
folks wearing
As
white
such,
wigs.
I oversee the provision of gunpowder to the
Frenchmen
kingdom's arsenals.
Preposterous.
Arsenal de Paris in particular. For the past 2 days,
Get me,
a
Spider-Man.
large quantity of gunpowder from Marsanji has been sitting near Les Invalides. It's in a warehouse by the factories. But the men I sent to take possession of
Now,
the
we
cargo
didn't
and
pick up
transport it to
anything
the
from the
arsenal have gone
big
missing.
body of the
Do
guy,
you
because it
realize
teleported us
what
here
this
automatically.
means?
The
So.
gunpowder could have fallen into our enemy's hands.
It's possible. One thing is certain. It's
Hopefully
enough to
the
destroy
body's
half
still there
of
for
Paris. Whether it is still in the warehouse or has fallen into the wrong hands, we must find it urgently. Then, if possible, we
Neutralize
must
it. Got it.
How?
How?
Simply by
Placing
placing it,
contact with
nothing
water.
could be easier in...
Flood the gunpowder. We're in the most desperate of situations, and you want to deprive us of such a valuable resource. What will our cannons use once we have formed our army of patriots?
Your army, Marquis, is presently but a figment of your imagination.
I see. So you're one of those men who would sound the retreat before the battle has even begun.
I will go to the warehouse. Once I have located the powder, I will decide what to do with it. Where can I obtain...
I can't tell you any... You should ask my colleague. He uses similar...
Goodbye.
Okay. Talk to you. I think we've talked to you, right? We've...
Have you located that knife?
No.
Look carefully.
Goodbye.
God willing, this letter will reach you before they station and will encourage you to rage while at Versailles, and I'm really sick to agriculture issues and must argue that we have no deputies, and that whatever the white representatives demand should not be the law for us. Stand strong and fight contempt for they have for us. We also recommend that you speak with Monsieur Necker. His charitable works exude humanity, hint that this man hoping to be oppressed. Alright.
Has anyone seen Monsieur de Mirabeau?
Let's...
Aegis, a word.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Monsieur
Chill
le
dime
Marquis.
stride yourself.
I'm listening,
We're gonna...
Aegis.
I went to the meeting point you indicated. I had an unexpected encounter there.
Get to the facts. Who did you meet there?
Madame de Polignac, the Queen's favorite. She made no secret of her reason for being in that desolate place. So now I know all about the precious cargo that is the cause of your great concern.
Seigneur. The children. What happened? Tell me that nothing bad has happened to them.
That remains to be determined. One thing is certain. Charlotte and the young Dauphin are missing. The evidence points to an ambush by the Duc d'Orléans' men. They apparently attacked the wagon the children were hiding in.
How the hell did they know?
This ambush could not have taken place without an accomplice. You were betrayed.
A plague?
Probably by the guy who
Orléans
left.
and his damned informants. They have taken the children.
That still remains to be seen. It seems that the Duke's men were interrupted while carrying out their task. 3 of them lost their lives. A 4th was able to escape.
Excellent. I bet it was my hussars who sent the vermin running. But why the hell haven't they reported to me yet?
Only they could tell you that.
Would you be so kind as to go and find them? The lives of these poor children hang in the balance. My hussars are
Yeah,
stationed
I
at
was
Les Invalides.
not expecting
That's from where they were to set
this
off
much
for Courcaillou.
from the game.
I went to the meet. I hadn't get my chiefs. That's right.
But which may...
Good. Monsieur Necker,
Madame?
Eh bien,
I'm not done.
Don't give up. Remember, that's in the... As for the book...
Alright. We're collecting everything.
How is your research on Nicholas?
I have done nothing.
Don't take too long. Don't forget that the tomb is in the crypt of the church isn't far.
Goodbye.
So these should be the last 2 people we need to talk to.
My respects, Monseigneur.
I didn't expect to see you again so soon, as you... We missed you when we had to leave our shelter at Place Saint-Merry.
Oh.
Goodbye.
Allez en paix.
Alright, what do you want? Last person.
Monsieur Raymond.
Aegis, we are very pleased to see you again. It was very unwise of us to leave the Société without such a capable bodyguard as yourself. It is a miracle that we got here safely.
What do you want to talk to me about?
Have you ever heard of the Club de Massiac, Aegis?
No, monsieur.
It's an association that meets at the Hotel de Massiac, just west of Les Halles. It counts some of the wealthiest plantation owners in the Empire. Those from Saint-Domingue and the Petite Santé, our most formidable adversaries. They are waging a war of influence to keep the slave trade going, and resort to the vilest methods to achieve their ends. They worship nothing but money, and their greed is matched only by their cruelty. Regrettably, my interests occasionally require me to suffer their company. 2 months ago, I was in Le Havre to settle some business with the Admiralty, when I overheard a conversation between 2 planters from Bastère. If they are to be believed, the Club de Massiac is plotting to create sleepless slaves, des esclaves sans sommeil. Those were their exact words. It's hard to say what this could possibly mean, but I fear they plan to administer some foul drug to their slaves to force them to toil day and night, without rest. Our organization will not let these poor souls endure such a hell. Aegis,
Right.
we must look into this. It is a matter of great urgency.
You speak of greed, Monsieur Raymond. But could you enlighten us as to what makes you any different from the planters you condemn?
What exactly do you accuse me of, Monsieur de Robespierre? S'il vous plaît, do tell.
Do you not also exploit the labor of these poor souls yourself on your indigo plantation?
I fight every minute of every day to improve their condition. No one would have the audacity to deny this.
If that's the case, then why wait? Free them. You preach abolition, yet you continue to line your pockets at their expense. The truth is, you refuse to upend the established colonial order because your entire fortune depends on it.
It's easy to criticize from atop Mount Olympus, Maximilian. You know nothing of the realities of Saint-Domingue. What would happen to all these people if I freed them tomorrow? Without an education, without a livelihood, I would be condemning them to the most abject misery. No. I must act with both compassion and realism.
It is true that every reform must be approached with prudence. This reform is not so difficult. I've begun it myself at La Belle Gabrielle, my plantation in Guyane. There you will not find slaves, but workers who earn a weekly wage. And my plantation is no less profitable.
Ah, yes, profit. Because that's the most important thing. Don't you see, the law of nature gives every man the right to cultivate his own land.
Monsieur, calm yourselves. I implore you. Now is no time to quarrel. What Monsieur Raymond has related to us is extremely worrying. We must find out more about this plot to create sleepless slaves as quickly as possible. Aegis, you are the only one who stands a chance of making it to the Hôtel de Massiac alive.
Did you go to the Hotel de Massiac?
No, not yet.
Remember.
What is that?
I'm just skipping because I don't know if it's going to trigger something, and I don't want to sit here for 10 more minutes. No offense. Neither that. Okay. Are we done?
No.
Look.
Can I get back to the gameplay?
Monsieur.
Right.
No, he doesn't want to talk to me. Alright, I'm counting this as done. Okay, so. Now we got a bunch of things to do. First things first, we go back there, we see if we can claim that. Check out the horses. I'm enclosing a transcript of Dr. Lemonier's autopsy report. It will enlighten you to the circumstance of your eldest son's death. Respond. That's different. Okay. Upgrades. What's upgrades? Do we have upgrades? Oh yeah. Okay. Health. Fatigue. Do we have new materials? We got new materials. Finally. Alright. It was here, right? Yeah, find the riders. Alright, let's do it. What do you think? I'm going 5 hours with this. How about that?
They fled in that
Let's go crazy, right?
direction. I should be able to find a way in. I have already passed by the Église Sainte-Marie. I can get back there quickly from here.
Yeah, so simple combat. Just do that. Wow, I thought we were getting close to the end of the game, though. That's why I was kind of going slower, but apparently now is when it kind of opens up a bit more. Alright, we are now back to where we were. Let's see if we can pick up something over here. Does it stay? Looks like it does. Grade 2 reinforced armor. What's reinforced armor? Oh, 100? Yeah, let's do that. Looking around, I don't think there's anything else here. So. Yeah, now we can go this way. Definitely get that. 100 armor is great. Might be able to get away with it now because it's like, unless so that. I was gonna say now we. I don't know. We'll see. As it is evident that I have lost your confidence in my official dismissal is long in coming, I beg you to relieve me of the duties for my ministry. I certainly hope my successor will provide you with subjects with wealth that will be the fruit of dutiful service. I remain your majesty, your humble servant. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Let's go.
Not a single one escaped.
There we go. I order you to go St. Louis, 4 leagues southeast of my house. Reading your master, you'll entrust it, blah, blah, blah. Staging post in. Oh, new enemies. I mean, they're not new, but they're newly placed. Let's go with that. We'll go this way. We're not gonna fight everything. Okay, you're being dumb. I don't want to fight you. You're annoying. Oh, I have to go that way. Okay. Didn't even have to come over here. Jeez. And this is also why you want to upgrade your endurance. That way you're not...
Some worshippers were able to escape the automats. They ran towards the entrance to the catacombs.
Oh, bull. Okay, key. Key. Yeah, engineering, man. You get that armor. Now, I think I was incorrect. I believe it did. I did find out there is a New Game Plus, kinda, or something. But basically, if you want to do the DLC, buy it before you start your first playthrough. 'Cause, so, for example, if I bought it now, I think it doesn't trigger or something. I don't know. But point being, yeah, the New Game Plus increases the level to 30, I think it said. So I'm assuming 20 is as high as you can go on your first playthrough in the category. And engineering is well worth putting points in because that armor makes a huge difference. On top of that, you get better drop rates for things. And endurance is always good, just because, you know, you want to always be able to dodge and attack. Where's this popping sound at? Okay. Alright. Oh, great. Durance vial.
So Madame Necker escaped. I must inform her husband immediately.
If you are reading these words, it is because the Lord in His mercy has spared us both, and this church has not become our tomb. I managed to survive the terrible massacre, and I'm going to find our daughter, Germaine, at the Charity Hospice at St. Sulpice. We'll be waiting for you there. Alright, that's done. And we're just gonna run to the carriage. That was 3. I didn't want him shooting at me while I was running. That. Right. To the carriage. Let's see what we can upgrade. I went to the point you indicated, and I met someone unexpected there. Blah blah blah. Now I'm aware of the nature of carriage cargo. You must know that Charlotte and Endeavor are missing. The evidence points to an ambush. You're not meant to lose. Must rescue the children. Okay. What do I need? I need 4. But I'm really only worried about 2 right now. Because let's look at this. It's not that much better than the chain. Sure. Alright, we got that. Now we just need the whatevers. Module slots, yeah. Alright. Now we're good.
Traces of gunpowder. It would appear that Monsieur Lavoisier's gunpowder was taken to the Bastille.
Now, are all enemies different now? Let's give this a quick... Let's just peek our head in here real quick. No. No, they are not. Travel. Side quest, side quest, side quest. So I want to do all the side quests, then I'll go do that. I don't know if Luxembourg is where we want to go. Because this is where this is our meeting place, right? Yeah. So we'll come here last. We'll travel to, yeah. Alright. What do we got? Investigate the hotel and the crypt. Well, this is new then, huh? We'll have to do that. How long are we going? We'll go a little longer. I'll make it a 4-hour one. Not 5 hours. Too crazy. Nope. Those guys I really hate. Oh, this place. Okay. Way up there. Let me get my endurance up. Oh, gotta get that guy's. Okay, every capsule helps. Why that be there? Like a ramp telling us to go that way. Royal musket? Eh.
The field with the dead tree. I might
We have to
be
go
able
back
to
there,
stop
okay.
this experiment.
Taking note of the misgivings expressing organization most recent farm, ready to demonstrate to you without delay that in process are already operational. Tomorrow go to Dawn with your associates there to place the dead tree. We know where the dead tree's at. Now we know what the dead tree's about. Alright. Alright. Now we are good. Oh, that's why. Shoot. Oh, but yeah. So you can jump up there. Let's go this way. Let's go here. Upgrades. What do we got to upgrade? Nope. Scared us this far. Alright, let's go do this and then I'll call it. That'll be it for this video. How do we get there, though, is the question. Where to go this way? Does not look like it. Maybe. Yep. That's what I get for being curious. Ah, here we are. All right. I don't like those guys. Let me get up there. Interesting. It's probably a back way out, right? Oh, it's blocked. Okay, so we gotta find something. Or maybe go down this way. No, this way. Not that way. endurance will make it so you're not having to walk everywhere like this. Speed the entire time. No. Nope. Oh my word. Sound like I'm in combat with something. Oh. Granite cobblestones. Damn you. Anything else here? No? No. Alright. Got it. Okay. I know where this is at. What time we at? 3:38. Should have enough time. We'll get this activated at least. No, they don't respawn until you actually use it. Alright. Huh. Oh my god. Wasn't expecting that. Fine. Use the chair. Reset everything. Every counterattack increases physical damage a lot. Yeah. You know what, folks? I'll call it here. So. Yeah. Don't want to go too long. I know people won't tune in if they see like a 4-hour video. They're like, ugh. I've been told I should do shorter videos, but I mean, I play when I can play and when the mood strikes. So, but yeah, I'm actually glad that this wasn't over. I thought we were towards the end of the game, and I was gonna be pretty brutal on this game if that was the case. So, all right, folks, thanks for joining me. I know this was a long one, but I had a blast. My subscribers, y'all stay awesome. You have an amazing day. Or if you prefer stay amazing, have an awesome day. Drive by Rubner Computers. I'll catch you next time. Until then, y'all have a good morning, good afternoon, and good night.